If there is one thing that you take seriously to prepare for 2025 or in 2025 in general, let it be your vision and your vision board. Vision boards are magical, but not in the way that you think. The act of putting something on your vision board is not going to magically make that thing come to life or appear in your life. But there's a certain magic to vision boards that puts you in a position for opportunities that feel like luck. Not because this piece of cardboard is capable of anything or has any real power, but it's because you are capable of everything once you remove the barriers in here. There are so many videos about vision boards on the internet right now. I even made one last year on how to make a vision board that actually works, and I highly suggest you watch that video. But today I'm going to be making my 2025 vision board. I'm so excited, and we're going to be doing this together while I tell you the real power or the real magic of vision boards, why they work, and how it's going to be the most important thing that you do to prepare for the new year. Hi guys, my name is Bahja. If this is your first time seeing my face, then hey, welcome to the channel. And if you've been here before, like always, it is such an honor and a pleasure to have you here with me. Honestly, when Justin Bieber said, "It's the most beautiful time of the year," I feel that when it's time for me to make my vision board. When the new year is rolling around, because it just feels like a fresh start. When I tell you guys, I have been making vision boards for years, and I'm sitting here with 3 of my vision boards. One of them gone missing. I don't know what happened to it. But for the past 4 years, I've been making vision boards. When I look at my vision board that I made this year, I'm literally like looking at it, okay? Every single thing on here has come to fruition. I am so grateful, and all praise is truly due to God. It blows my mind how many things that I have checked off on there. And if I haven't gotten to it yet, best believe it is in my schedule for the new year. When you have a clear vision, a crystal clear vision, and you know exactly where you are heading, you are rewiring and training your mind to recognize opportunities around you. Opportunities are always around you. They are abundant, but you do not notice them because you are not in alignment with those things. You are not thinking from the place of the person who sees those opportunities, from the person who experiences those opportunities. And so it's not a lack of opportunities. It's not a lack of discipline and willpower. It's because you just do not have a clear vision and a strong why. Your vision board or your vision is what's going to pull you through, rather than thinking about who you want to become at the end of the year and seeing it as something that is out in the distance. When you have a crystal clear vision, you can embody that now. You can become that now. And once you do, and you are in alignment with your desired future or your goals or your dreams, you will start to recognize opportunities everywhere. Obstacles, challenges, hardships, those are inevitable. We all face those things. But when you are in alignment with your vision and you are in alignment with your goals, those things now have meaning, those things have purpose, and rather than it holding you back, it moves you forward. So many of us are worried about and focused on the wrong thing. We are fighting our external world. We're trying to change our bodies, trying to change our incomes, trying to change our relationships, trying to change the people around us. We are trying to force the outside to change, but we never actually take a moment to change what is within ourselves. We think that once everything out there changes, then you can change, but it's actually the other way around. I want you to think about your 2024 goals. The reason why you probably have not reached them is not because of something outside of yourself. It is because of your own thinking. Be honest with yourself. Was it because of external circumstances? Was it because of what was out there and out of your control? But was it those moments, those silent moments where you doubted yourself, where you felt like you're not good enough, or you felt like, oh my God, you know what? This is actually a lot of work. It's not really worth it. It is those moments when you don't do the things that you know that you should be doing that keeps you back from actually achieving your goals, from actually creating the life that you want to create. And that is all internal. You might think, no, it's because of this and it's because of that. But the way that our mind and our brain works, it is meant to protect us. And so it will give you any excuse in the book to keep you where you are. If you think that because of the thing that this person did, or because my circumstances aren't ideal, I wasn't able to do X, Y, and Z, Z, really think about it, because it's those moments where your brain is like, you know what, maybe you aren't good enough. Maybe your environment, maybe you can't do this because of your mom or because of your uncle or because of this. Those are the moments that keep you back, that keep you stagnant, that keep you stuck. And that all happens in your mind. Vision boards are extremely powerful, or having a vision, a dream, something to move towards, something to work towards, and having a clear image of that version of you will push you through every single moment where you are facing self-doubt or you are self-sabotaging. It will get you through the hard times, the down days, the struggles, the failures. It will push you through when you have a strong why. When you create a vision for yourself, a crystal clear vision, and you say, you know what, that is who I want to be and that's where I want to go. You are training your brain to recognize this new situation, this new outcome as normal, as your new norm. You are familiar. I have a really hard time saying this word, so don't laugh at me, but you are familiarizing your mind with this new way of living. So rather than thinking of your vision as something all the way out there, you bring that into your current, you bring that energy here, and then you start to think from that place. And the moment you start to think from that place is when opportunities it's like magic. I'm not joking. You start to recognize all the opportunities around you, not because they weren't there, but because you weren't operating from that state. You weren't operating from that place of the person who experiences those things. Every time you remind yourself of your vision by looking at your vision board, doing your affirmations, setting your intentions in the morning, you are rewiring your brain. This is my new norm. This is really important to me. And your brain will help you get there. The more that self-doubt will quiet down and your self-image will change. Yes, it takes action. Obviously, somebody's got to make it happen. But the thing with our goals and our vision is it gets really stinking difficult. You will get to a point in your journey where your dream and your goal seems so far away and doesn't even feel worth it anymore because of the emotions that you're feeling. That feels a lot more real than your vision and your goals does. You have to stick it out. Having a vision, having a goal, having a why will help you get through it. When I make my vision boards, I love to put it somewhere where I could see it every single day. I literally have it above my mirror so that when I wake up in the morning, it is the first thing that I see. Every single year, my vision boards have been getting bigger and bigger. For example, 2024 versus 2021. And you know what? This year is going to double in size because I've created evidence for myself that I can. My self-concept is not the same as it was last year. My self-image is not the same as it was last year because I proved to myself that I can. I proved to myself that I'm resilient, that I show up, that I am good at what I do. And that doesn't just come. I didn't just wake up one day with that, but it's through practice. It's through waking up every single day, reminding myself of my vision, embodying that energy, and putting in the work. You still got to put your shoes on and you still have to go. You still have to get in the car. You still have to do the work. Vision boards are really important. It's scientifically proven. It's not just some woo-woo. It's scientifically proven. And I've seen it to work in my life. It's not just something that I've seen happen or I heard about, but it's something that I have experienced in my own life. I say this all the time and I'm going to say it again. God does not place a vision, a dream in your heart without giving you the capabilities of achieving it. Set your heart on doing something and make the decision to do it. By making your vision board, you are making the decision to do it. Put your trust in God and wake up every single day and put in the work. You will see the fruits of your labor. You will be rewarded for the effort that you put into yourself every single day, into something that will better your life, something that will elevate you. It is not a waste of time. It's not silly, and it is so much more than just photos on a board. That was a lot of yapping, but let's get into making my vision board, and we'll talk a little bit more about why vision boards work as we go. All right, I had to get into a little bit of a cozier outfit for this, but before we even get on Pinterest, before we even touch pictures, your vision board starts on pen and paper. All right, it starts on pen and paper. I love to reflect on my year. How the heck are you gonna know where you want to go and what you want to do if you don't even know where you are? You know what I mean? And so reflecting is always really, really important to me. Reflecting on my year, I have been reflecting reflecting heavy, especially now that the new year is rolling around. So I know what worked and I know what didn't. I know where I need to grow. I know what I want to do for the new year. And I actually started building my vision board 5 months ago. Yeah. As I grow and as I evolve, I just know what needs to be done. Like, I'm like, okay, well, this project I want to save for next year. Or as the new year is rolling around, I'm very observant of myself. I call myself out on my BS. And that is what we need to do, is get really, really honest with ourselves and tell ourselves we're slacking in these areas. We are slacking heavy. And I'm okay with saying that to myself. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of reflection. I'm going to rewrite my story. Basically, what rewriting your story is it's scripting. I'm going to write out in detail exactly who Bahja is by the end of the year. This could be in a year, in the next 5 years, but to the T, I'm going to create a movie right in present tense as if it's January 1st, 2026. And I'm going to write about my year. I'm going to write about how I look, how I walk, how I talk, the things that I've achieved, the things that I've done, literally anything and everything. My friends, who are my friends? Where have I traveled to? I'm writing that down. It all starts in here. So we are not running to Pinterest and picking out pictures that have no significance, that has no meaning. Our vision board is just a visual representation of our why, of our mission, of our goals this year. Rewriting my story has changed my life, and I'm not even joking when I say this. The first time I rewrote my story was in 2021, when all I wanted was to feel better, and I came to a realization while I was in New York that I brought myself to the position that I was in that I hated so much, and I was the only one who was going to get myself to where I wanted to be. I didn't even know what that was then. I just knew I wanted to feel better, and I knew that I had potential within me. I knew that I had a dream, and I knew I had a goal. And I guess while being in New York, I don't know what it was about walking past Good Morning America, but it was that morning that I walked by Good Morning America where I had that realization. And I just knew, like, something about Good Morning America, seeing them live in the morning, it just made me realize, like, there is something more out there for me. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I wanted to inspire. And I knew, bro, if there's anything that I know, it is that I'm meant for what I do. I know it in my soul. I know it in my gut. Like, I know that I am meant for something bigger. And at the time, I had no idea what it was. All I knew was I hated my situation and I wanted to feel better. And so rewriting my story and just giving myself a vision and a direction to go in, something to move towards, it made me wake up every single day excited, grateful. It just gave my life purpose and meaning. This exercise is so much more than this fun concept of manifestation that we hear so much about on social media. It literally gives your life meaning and purpose, and it lets you live intentionally. You become more observant to all the good things in your life. You become more observant to the growth that you need to make. It is just, I feel like before I started doing this, I was literally just living day by day, letting life hit me. I feel like I was just blinded of my potential. And so this is so much more than just a manifestation technique. Like, this is key. This makes me excited for the year ahead rather than, dreading it or dreading waking up every single day. I love it here. And so, I don't know, I just love reflecting. And every time that I rewrite my story, it just reminds me of that day where I sat down and I was so excited about this idea of becoming different and becoming somebody else, that my cousin was living with us at the time and I was really close with her. I was telling her, like, we need to do this. Like, I had her sit down and write this stuff out with me. I just can't believe how quick the time has passed. But I'm going to finish up my reflection and then we're going to start picking out our pictures, which I started doing like 5 months ago. So it won't be that hard. All right. I am done rewriting my story. This is a must. It is a must. The way that doing that exercise has just filled me with so much excitement, that tells me that there is so much growth, so much blessings that 2025 holds for me. I just know it. I feel it in my gut. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pinterest. I'm going to look over the photos that I already have in there, add a few more, and then I'm going to print them out and we're going to go to the store, pick up all of our supplies. And my sister and I do this tradition every single year. So I'm going to be doing it with her. We're going to get cozy. We're going to get comfortable. We're going to light some candles, get to putting our boards together. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm filled with so much gratitude for what the new year has to bring. And that's how we want to feel. Hi guys, it is currently 11 p.m. way past my bedtime, but I just got done making my vision boards. I told you guys mine was gonna be double the size, but when I was in the store I was like, Bahja, this is so big, there's no way that you're gonna take two of them together. So I did one big one and then I did one smaller one. I'm not gonna show you guys my vision boards because I think that you should keep your vision, your goals, your dreams close to your chest. We'll definitely talk about it inshallah in 2026 when the year is ending. We can talk about some of my goals and do a little bit of reflection together, but for now I'm gonna keep it to myself. That is the end of this video. If you guys stuck around till the end, thank you so much. I pray that you guys have an incredible 2025 filled with abundance, love, blessings, growth, alignment, all the good stuff. I pray that you reach every single goal that you guys set for yourselves. I pray that you surprise yourselves and recognize your potential. I love you all so much and I hope to see you next time.